Okay, next I need to show you how to make the graphs. Remember, on our assignment it says, use Excel to create a column graph and pie graph to display the data. Okay, so let's go back to our task here. So in Excel, you're going to make two graphs that look something like these two. Now, you haven't made them yet. You know yours at the moment is blank, so I'm going to go back to having blank, nothing there. Okay, let's start again. So, in order to make the graphs, what I want to do is just select all the numbers. So, we've got all these numbers here that I can make a graph with. Now, we don't need the last two rows because we don't have any information, so I can just use these ones. Let's then go to Insert. We want to insert and then recommended charts. So we're going to make a column graph to start with, and look at that, it's the first one that comes up. So clustered column, there we go. I go OK, and I can see that there is a graph that is made. So I've got the frequency down here, so how many people is represented by these numbers here. So the higher the bar, the more people. Now the numbers down here are the hours of study. So 1 hour per week was done by, and if I go to the top and across, 5 people. 5 people did 1 hour per week, and over here it says 2. 2 hours per week was done by 3 people, and 3 people also did 3 hours per week. Now there's some ways to change this. We want to be able to fiddle around with it a little bit. I recommend you double click and then double click again to get chart title, and we can change this. You can change it to whatever you want. I'm just going to call it random letters and numbers. You make your own title. What is this chart for? What is it showing us? It's showing us something to do with hours of homework for students. So your title might be hours of homework by Year 7 students, possibly. Make sure you have a capital because it's a title. That's something you might write. But I'm going to leave it up to you what you want to write there. So I'm just going to put that. There we go. Okay, next thing, go to the plus sign. We're going to add or remove some chart elements here. Now, we want to put axis titles on. You see how when I hover over it, I have axis titles pop up. Now I'm going to click now, axis titles, and it's going to put them in there. I'll do the same thing with these, double click, and put some words in. So axis title. You might remember, what is these numbers representing here? What does that represent? Well, that was 5 and 3 and 3. So the 5, 3 and 3 are all part of the frequency column. So we're going to go in here and make sure that we put the frequency column in there. So I come back here and I double click and I'll type in frequency. There we go. And this one, these numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, they represent hours of homework per week. We called it score, but remember that's just a general thing. It represents hours of homework per week. So I'm going to type hours of homework per week. There we go. Okay, that's one graph done. Alright, now let's do the other graph. We have to do a pie graph as well. Pie graphs are done in the same way. So highlight the numbers, insert, recommended charts, pi is the third one. Okay, now we get a pie graph. Now I'm going to close this little tab to the side here, give myself a bit of room. I'm going to move over a little bit, and I'm going to click on the white area here. Be careful, don't click on the actual words or colors and stuff. Try to click on just the white background section normally. I'm going to move that over to here next to this one. That way it's laid out nicely and I can see. Now, I want you to double click, change the chart title to whatever you think. Remember we did this in the last one. And you can add some data labels if you'd like, but you don't have to. You don't really need to do that. Alright, now that we've done those two graphs and this table, click anywhere off your spreadsheet, and we can start to put those back into our assignment. So, what I want to do is go back to the assignment. Let's have a look. It was use Excel to create a column graph and a pie graph to display the data. Okay, so in order to do both of those things, we want to go back here to our Excel spreadsheet. There we go. Copy that. So you've got two options to copy. You can either press Control-C on your keyboard, or again, I said in the white space, don't forget, right-click, copy. We can do that. Okay, go back to our assignment, and we're going to click below the writing there, so it's in the white space, and go paste. Now you can go Control V to paste, or right click paste. Now the paste options are a bit difficult. You just want to use the first one, just click that. Or alternatively, you can just hit Control V and then you don't have to worry about it. That's why I like Control V. And now I've got my graph in here. Okay, let's put the pie graph in as well. Let's go over to here. Remember, click the white space, copy it, and go back to the assignment. Click underneath this one. So see how my cursor's here? I don't want it there, I want it down here. So I'll click here, Control V, and it puts it in some space on the next page. Okay, now remember, my chart title is not very good there. Same for this one, so make sure you fix that before you put it in. Right, one more thing to do before we move on. We have to also, it says delete this table and replace it with your Excel. We don't have to delete it since it's already there, but I would like you to put your Excel table in as well. Let's go back to the Excel. Now, I want you to copy this table in. So click on score, just click once on score. Now click it again and click and drag to highlight all the cells. Okay, now we're going to copy this, so Control C or right click copy and go back to, now you'll see the dots come around it. That means all that stuff is copied. Okay, back to our assignment now. Okay, in that space where I've got my cursor clicked right there, paste it, Control V. There we go, puts my frequency and stuff in. If our frequency doesn't fit, let's just hover over here till we get that one. Okay, drag it a little bit. That fits a bit better, that's better. Okay, now we've got all the stuff copied over from Excel for 1.3 and 1.4. Okay, there's a bit of white space, so I'm going to delete that. Delete, 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 backspace, 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 delete, 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 backspace, backspace. Get rid of that. Okay, we've done those. In the next video, we'll be moving on to Report Heading 1 Introduction.